times defenses have a spy for the quarterback position to try and take care of it. On that play, if they did, it certainly didn't
lost.
work. Yeah, there's no doubt.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Titans now. They'll have it first on offense to start the third. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Mariota. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. It'll be a gain of 4, and it's a second down. Just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Gonna give this time to the tailback. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. 31 yards there and a first down.
I remember watching Derrick Henry come out of Alabama and sitting with some scouts, and one of the debate points with him was, while at Bama, how often did he have to deal with contact near the line of scrimmage? They were so good up front that he often got to the second level pretty easily. I think he's starting to answer those questions with runs like that. He's a physical guy.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. They'll run with Henry. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out as they have taken the lead. They were able to push him backwards on first down, but this time he forces his way in.
I wonder if he went back to the huddle and said, guys, just a little bit more help, and I can get it done on this one. Maybe even overruled the play call from the sideline, just feeling like he had that opportunity, and he wanted to cash it in.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 30 big ones.
That's a real nice job right there, working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 44, Jackson dancing to his left. And this is incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And it's 3rd and 5. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Throwing is Jackson. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. Ingram again. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Now a big play here as the Ravens are going to go for the 2-point conversion. On the move to his left. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. They didn't want the tie. They roll the dice and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with you. We're going to go ahead and push it to a 1-point lead, and that just changes the complexion of the whole game.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly.
It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you've got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
That's it. Big hit. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
Check 59. Mike is 59.
On 2nd down, Ingram. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side,
they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 30 yards. And the Ravens capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
and we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. And as the numbers show, he really wasn't in the mix at the beginning, but they've got him in the rotation now, and it's proved a good move.
And that's what happens when you're a good player. There's a lot more attention drawn to you, and it's obvious.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Willie Henry muscled his way in for the sack. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Mariota to throw it. Throw taken in by Taylor left side. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Mariota to Lewis on the draw. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and very short, Mariota sets up the screen to Lewis. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Here's where this crowd can really help make things difficult. It's 3rd and 3. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Well, they needed the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, but they're not going to get a shot at either. This is a great play here defensively, Brandon, and at a time that they sorely needed one. And that could be enough to help get them out of here with a victory.
Snead's got it. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there of 22. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Dumps it off to Lewis. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Check, check. 40's mine. 40's a mine. 40's a mine. I got it.
Mariota now to throw on first down. And Walker has it. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Now they'll run with Lewis. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Third and short yardage. Mariota. Oh, and Lewis lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. Flushed out right. Charles, it's 1.